Hey everybody, welcome back. I know you're wondering where I've been. I haven't put out an episode in quite a while, and you're probably assuming that I just gave up. And you would be wrong, I did not. I have been moving forward, getting this bus ready. However, I just ran out of time to film it and edit it and do all that stuff. So, instead of 6 more episodes, I'm going to wrap it all up in this one and kind of bring you guys up to date on where we're at. So, come along, let's go. First thing you'll notice when we come in is a lot has changed. There are some couches. There is a makeshift co-pilot's chair. I got a small chair that would actually fit through the doors. The couches, on the other hand, took a bit of doing. So these are couches from the brick. Nothing too fancy, but they do pull out. They actually both pull out, but they don't both pull out together. So I'm going to turn one into a drawer, and the other one pulls out into a bed. So if we need to stack bodies in here to sleep, let's say we're on the road, the bunks are full, the back lounge has somebody, and each of these couches has somebody on it, we can actually pull out this section and make another little bed in between. How about that? So let's go into the kitchen here. Now, I had some trouble with my cabinets. These are not the cabinets I wanted. These are just makeshift cabinets that I got from a restore, and I was able to make them work. That's a whole story. I'm not going to get into that, but these are the cabinets that are in here for at least this season, and we'll see. I put an acacia wood countertop. This little metal bracket is actually from the kegerator that I bought, which is in the compartment below. I will take you to show you that in a minute. This is the beer tap supplied by, you guessed it, Cannery Brewing. They are a local brewer here in Penticton, and they are awesome. Now, Ross at Cannery Brewing, he also set me up with all of the equipment needed to set up a beer on tap system in the bus, including all of the hardware. And he's even given me a crash course on how to run the equipment so that we've got good flowing beer when we're stopped and situated at a venue. We can plug it in. Let's go see that right now. So as you can see in this compartment, we have a keg brought to you by Cannery Brewing in Penticton, BC. I highly suggest you check them out. They're being sold all over Canada. There's our CO2 compressor, canister, and all of the hardware supplied by Cannery Brewing. And that's going to get us drinking beer while we're stopped at a venue, nice and cold. Thanks, Cannery. Carrying on, you will see the Pirate up here. I originally had this Pirate made. Her name is Alexandria Davies. I'll post a link to her Instagram. She made this piece from scratch. She used some wood burning techniques, lacquered it up. She even put gold in the eye and on the teeth. This guy is a real pirate, and she does amazing work. Highly recommend you check her out. Now, as you can see, I got a fridge. Very essential to put a fridge in the bus. I went with the biggest fridge that I could get through the doors. It's about 28 inches wide. We dang near had to pull the door off the fridge to get it through the doors. It's a very tight fit, but the boys at the Brick gave me a hand, and we were able to get it in here. Now I've got these little child locks on because the door likes to swing open while we're driving, and that's not a good idea. Right now it's just full of water. We're kind of gearing up for our Calgary tour, which we will be at Ranchmans in Calgary for 4 nights, July 7th, 8th, 9th, and 11th. We will also be at the Calgary Stampede July 14th at the BMO Center. And on our way back, we are going to be at Greenwood Founders Day in Greenwood, BC. And so this is going to be a fun little tour. We've got our special guest Courtney Hunt. You guys met her. She's coming on tour with her friend Odessa, who's going to be documenting the whole thing. She'll be taking over our Instagram, so make sure you follow us on Instagram. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans going on this tour bus. I might even have a separate playlist for tour bus shenanigans, just things that go on while we're on tour. We've also got a special guest, and you'll only know who that is if you follow us on Instagram, so make sure to hit that link and follow us on Instagram. Let's move into the bathroom and the shower. I think we kind of left off in the last video making this shower. Right now it's just kind of my junk closet because it's not quite finished, but we do have a vent, we do have some light. The tile is mostly done, we just need to silicone the corners. The water is hooked up and it does work. However, I do not have the hot water tank hooked up just yet. So right now it's a cold shower. If somebody needs to use it in a pinch and wants a cold shower, then that's what they're going to use. Now into the bathroom, I just installed, like just 5 minutes ago, this little sliding door. I'm not sure if that's going to be permanent, but because we're going on tour, we need some privacy in the bathroom. And this is our toilet. It's pretty tiny, but you don't need a big toilet on a tour bus. Button here, that's the flush. Into the sink. Of course, we got running water. We're not hobos. Little mirror I picked up at the Restore. Again, just kind of making this functional for our tour. We leave in, oh geez, a couple of days. We leave in 4 or 5 days. So here's the bunkhouse. Last time you probably seen the bunkhouse, there was no mattresses, but now they are all equipped with beds. Everybody's got their own bed. There's some bedding. There's Michael's sheet. We've already spent the night on this at the OK Corral when we played there on the 17th. Shout out OK Corral. And believe it or not, it is quite cozy in here. You can see all the lights are working. Let's move over into Courtney's bunk. Now, Courtney Hunt, I don't want to say she's a diva, but she has some diva tendencies. She called me up and said, listen, if I'm going to be on the tour bus, I need to have pink bedding. And, well, what Courtney wants, Courtney gets. So we got some pink bedding for Courtney. This is her designated bunk. I think we're going to get a little plaque that says Chicken Little up here for her. I told her to get the plaque, I'll put it up. So we'll see if she shows up with that. As we move into the back lounge, you can see I got a rug, and I don't know if you can tell in this video, but this rug is like a soft puppy. So you can really relax in here, take your shoes off, and kick back. Now we got some blinds because it gets sunny out there, especially here in the Okanagan, and the sun is a killer for the heat, and we want to keep this bus nice and cool. I put up some walls in the back. Last time we were in here, there was no walls. There was just open studs, a bunch of electrical, which is now all tidied up into one sweet location. There's my battery. We're at 89%. I got the generator running. It's charging up. Over here we have a full-length mirror so that, well, let's face it, so that Courtney can get dressed up and try on her outfits, all 16 of them, before she decides to go with the first one that she tried on. But also, Langley is a bit of a diva also. Now, I don't want to say that he's a diva per se, but like Courtney, he has diva-like qualities. Langley Jackson has been known to show up to a gig in a sound check outfit, then he has a stage outfit, and then he has his after show outfit, and they're all organized and all pre-planned. So, you know, we're on a bus full of divas. But that's all right. We're artists. That's comes with the territory. As you can see behind me, this is an air conditioning unit because it gets hot in here. We're doing the best that we can with you know, closing the blinds and keeping the sunshine out, but take it that extra step further to make sure that we're nice and comfortable in this Okanagan heat. We're basically in a big tin can that gets very warm. So I've got an air conditioner here. It's just a regular household air conditioner, plugs into 110. I've run it through my inverter. It runs fine, cools down this whole area. If you want to get really cool, if you're cooking for some reason, you can shut the lounge door, right? And now we're just in this tiny little area. This thing will cool this down to a freezer. But leave the door open, especially at night. It'll kind of work its way into the bunkhouse and keep us all cooled off in the heat of the summer night. So that's pretty much it. This is the bus as it is right now. We're gonna tour with it like this. Here's my other air conditioner in the front. This is a bigger air conditioner to air condition the living room. So we're gonna tour with it like this for this season, and that's how we're gonna live in it for the next month and a half. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to continue to chip away at finishing. There's a lot of oak trim that's going to go in here. We're probably going to custom make some cabinets that go up top here and up here, right? Custom make all that, and obviously trim out around the windows and finish trim around. Lots of trim, a little bit of wall paneling that's got to go up on the outside here, and obviously finish off the shower. There's a few things that we need to do electrically. I need to upgrade my battery bank. Right now I have one 12-volt battery. I intend on putting 6 in so that this thing can essentially run just off batteries. I'm going to put as many solar panels on the roof as is possible. The idea is to have this thing energy self-sufficient so that I don't need any more fuel than I need to drive it. That means no generator. I don't know if we'll get there 100%, but the plan is to have this as solar efficient as possible. So if we're running a lot, like let's say we're running the air conditioners all day, well maybe we'll have to run the generator for an hour to give the batteries a top up. But the plan is to be solar efficient. We want this as green as possible. I know that it's a giant diesel engine pushing this thing, but we're trying to do our part to be energy efficient, and solar is the way to go for a mobile unit. So that's what we're gonna do. So stay tuned. There is still plenty of stuff to do on the bus. For the next month and a half or so, we're gonna be posting short videos on a different playlist here on our YouTube channel. I think we're gonna call it Bus Shenanigans or something along those lines, and that's gonna have all of the crazy shit that we do when we're on tour, when we're not on stage. Musicians are a little nutty. We're a little crazy. There might be some practical jokes going on. There will definitely be some music being written in here, some jam sessions and things like that, and definitely some beer drinking. So stay tuned for that. Make sure if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And if you're in Calgary, come see us at Ranchmans. If you're in Greenwood, come see us at Founders Day. If you're in Penticton, we are playing the Penticton Peach Festival. If you are on the island and you are going to Sunfest, we will be at Sunfest on the Friday. Okay, we're on the main stage Friday, and then we're doing an acoustic show on Saturday. So get your tickets to any of those events. Oh, we're going to be in Kamloops as well, July 23rd at Music in the Park. So I'll write a little list of where we're going. And if you're there, please come out. Come see us. Love to see you. Talk soon.
Oh, nothing feels like